Ladies and gentlemen, I shot about a 40-minute video that I will be putting on the internet, but I want you to see this, so we'll just call this My Agenda 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the story in a lot faster way. About 5 years ago, I decided that I wanted a home-based business. So I ended up in a couple of different network marketing companies. I even rejoined one. For whatever reason, it didn't work out. So a few years ago, I met a gentleman named Montez Moss. And we're involved with a driver's protection and roadside protection company. We're also involved in a very up-and-coming revolutionary company and industry called streaming. It allows you to never, ever have to pay another cable or satellite bill again. And this technology is wonderful. There's a system that it works on. It's called Kodi, K-O-D-I. And I'm not going to tell you the actual company that we're in, nor will I be giving you any links in this video, because I want you to understand what my agenda is. And then at that point, at some point, you will work with me in a business if you believe that what I'm saying to you is true. But more importantly, whether you ever decide to get into any business with me or not, there are going to be some things on this video that I tell you that can change your life today and forever. That's a fact. That's a promise. So let me get into real quickly. As I said, I met Montez and we're in two different companies, which, by the way, one is a Microsoft moment. In other words, you can earn a lot of income if you learn how to do it right. And it's a streaming industry and it's a streaming device. And as a matter of fact, they even have some subdivisions, which is a health and wellness company. And I forget what the other one is at this point. But neither of those companies are what I am currently 100% focusing in on. That's not to say that I'm not still doing them. Yes, I am. I'm still involved with them. And I will not ever be leaving these companies. But it's not because of the products, not even the services. Yeah, they're top of the line, but it's because of the integrity, the compassion, and the life coaching from Montez Moss. Now let me fast forward to this year. About 4 months ago, I received a call from Ivan Harris Sr. He's on YouTube, and you can look him up on a couple of the search engines. I'm sure you'll find him. He has a blog and he's on YouTube. So Ivan Harris Sr. is an affiliate marketer, a home business owner, a business owner, and a network marketer. So he does a lot of different types of business. He's a very busy businessman. So I was in the process of looking for network marketers using what they call genealogy list. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I get this call from Ivan Harris Sr. My first reaction was, why is he bugging me? I want him in my business. I don't want to be in one of his businesses. I want him in one of mine. But I listened to what Ivan had to say, and I looked at his emails, and I checked out the businesses and the websites. But I listened to Ivan. I heard him. I heard his voice. I heard what he was saying and what he wasn't saying. And so I entered into all three different businesses that he told me about. One is a video gaming industry club, and there's a few others. One of them is another health and wellness company, a standalone health and wellness company, and another one is actually a sports app that's going to be, well, it's going to be pretty exciting. But I didn't get into any of these businesses because what Ivan said to me about getting into them. I got into these businesses because of Ivan himself. Ivan is a life coach. He's like Montez, but he's also a man of integrity. And I learned that in the last 4 months. And then a little later in life, about 3 months ago, I ended up, through Ivan, learning about Jack Baxter. And he's actually the owner, the main owner of the Gamers Club that is literally going to change the world of the gaming industry. I know that sounds like hype, and it's not meant to be. It's just a fact. It's like the sky's going to be blue in the daylight tomorrow and dark at night. That's how much confidence and how much I know that this club, this way of life, is going to change a lot of people's lives. But again, I got to know Jack Baxter. And outside of the business, forget the businesses for a minute, Ivan and Jack actually helped save my life. Yes. Over the last 3 months. What do I mean by that? Well, I've been going through some very tough times up at that point. Not now, but at that point. And I was starting to lose hope in everything. I've always loved life, and I still do. Even when I was going through this, whatever it was, misery, whatever you want to call it. I was always a fighter. Even when I was, I just was like, But Ivan and Jack, they told me some things. They taught me some things. They shared some testimonials. And I have to tell you one thing about Ivan that I probably shouldn't have shared, but Ivan, I do it my way. What can I say? Sorry, I had to grab something. Ivan and I were on the phone one day, and I was going through one of my bad days. And I said to Ivan, I really like to go into my business office in the middle room. It's where I keep it in my house, my computer and that. But I just can't do it. It's like I have a mental block. I can't physically do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And Ivan was like, well, why can't you? And I was like, I can't do this and I can't do that. And then Ivan got silent and I got silent. And I said, wait a minute. I got an idea. Ivan said, what's that? I said, I'm going to see if I can physically get up out of this bed and go into that middle room. And we kind of laughed a little bit. I think Ivan laughed. I know I did. And I actually got out of the bed and I went into that middle room. And since that day, and that's been about 2 or 3 months, I haven't been down like that again. And that's not just because of what Ivan said, it's because of what Ivan has done. He introduced me to, videos that if you listen to them and you let them sink in, you realize who you really are. You start to realize who you are. Not me, not Albert, but you. Then there was another man that's a life coach of sorts. His name is Titus. He helped me in a lot of ways in terms of the business aspect and some life coaching a wee bit, but mainly the business. I would say that Montez and Ivan and Jack, they help you both in life coaching and business. But Rick is mainly the business only because, Rick is a different person like we all are. We're unique and different. But with Ivan and Jack, they introduced me to things that, for one thing, Ivan introduced me to the late Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret and 30-Day Challenge. Any one of you hearing this need to listen to that. And I promise you, the first time you listen to it, it may hit you right below the belt. Mentally, I mean. So you're going to have to listen to it again. Only this time you're going to have to listen to it with open ears and an open mind. And if you do that, if you do that, you'll be good. Excuse me for a minute, we got some peoples here. What's up?